Ukraine in winter is a land of stark beauty and quiet magic, where rolling plains, dense forests, and snow-covered villages glistened under the glow of countless stars. The long nights, illuminated by the pale light of the moon and constellations, create a season of anticipation and reflection perfectly suited for the country's rich Christmas traditions. In Ukraine, winter is not merely a season. It is a canvas for ritual, storytelling, and communal celebration. The landscape itself inspires snow, blankets, rooftops, and fields, turning familiar villages into enchanted realms, while rivers and lakes freeze into reflective surfaces that mirror the night sky. Cities like Kyiv, Lviv, and Kharkiv twinkle with festive lights, Christmas trees, and decorated streets, merging urban sophistication with cultural tradition. Even in small remote towns, homes glow with candlelight, reflecting centuries-old rituals that honor both faith and folklore. Winter in Ukraine is deeply symbolic. The long, dark nights mirror the spiritual journey of anticipation, where communities prepare for the birth of Christ while embracing seasonal customs inherited from ancient times. Families light candles, decorate homes with natural materials like straw, pine, and ornaments, and prepare special foods, creating spaces of warmth and reflection amid the frost. Central to Ukrainian Christmas is the star, or Zirka, a symbol of the Star of Bethlehem that guides the faithful and carolers alike. These stars, crafted from paper, wood, or other materials, are carried during processions, parades, and Vertep performances, illuminating the streets and homes with a tangible representation of divine light. They bridge faith, folklore, and artistic expression, transforming winter nights into a living tableau of spiritual and cultural engagement. Snow and frost are not merely environmental features. They actively shape celebration. Outdoor activities like sledding, communal walks, and caroling expeditions create intergenerational bonding, reinforcing social cohesion and allowing traditions to be experienced physically, visually, and emotionally. Children are particularly enchanted, their anticipation heightened by the interplay of natural wonder and seasonal ritual. Ukrainian Christmas is a fusion of pagan, folkloric, and Christian traditions. Ancient solstice celebrations honor the cycles of nature, light, and fertility, practices that were gradually merged with Christian observances following the introduction of Orthodox and Greek Catholic faiths. Candlelight, ritual meals, and symbolic gestures are direct descendants of these early customs, transformed over centuries into meaningful expressions of faith and culture. The sensory experience of winter is profound. The crunch of snow, the scent of baked bread and honey, the visual glow of candles and stars, and the melodic resonance of carols create an immersive atmosphere that engages sight, sound, smell, and touch. Each element contributes to a ritualized experience that is both emotional and culturally instructive. Caroling is one of the most celebrated aspects of Ukrainian winter. Groups of children and adults travel from home to home singing Koliadky, songs that blend religious narrative, folklore, and moral teaching. These songs recount stories of Christ's birth, seasonal spirits, and local legend, embedding cultural values, historical awareness, and communal engagement into the fabric of the holiday. Even in modern Ukraine, these traditions persist, adapting to contemporary contexts while maintaining their emotional and cultural essence. Cities host concerts, star-led parades, and markets featuring handcrafted ornaments and traditional foods, while rural areas preserve intimate, candlelit rituals, music, and family gatherings. The fusion of urban spectacle and rural intimacy ensures that Ukrainian Christmas remains both participatory and immersive. Winter in Ukraine is thus a living cultural canvas, where frost, snow, and starlight interact with faith, folklore, and human creativity. The natural environment, combined with centuries of tradition, transforms the darkest months into a season of hope, joy, reflection, and communal connection. It is a time when the land itself participates in ritual, guiding families, communities, and carolers toward the celebration of life, light, and the enduring spirit of Christmas. Long before the birth of Christ was celebrated in Ukraine, the people of this land observed midwinter rituals and solstice festivals deeply rooted in pagan beliefs, nature worship, and community cohesion. These early customs provided structure, protection, and meaning during the harshest months of the year, shaping the symbolic and cultural framework for modern Ukrainian Christmas. The winter solstice marked a turning point. Days were at their shortest, darkness dominated, and survival required careful planning and communal cooperation. Villagers gathered around fires, performed ceremonial dances, and recited songs that celebrated the return of light and the fertility of the land. Fire and candlelight were central, illuminating homes and pathways, symbolizing protection, hope, and guidance. These rituals laid the foundation for the candlelit traditions and symbolic illumination central to Christian Christmas. Communal feasting was essential to both nourishment and social cohesion. Families and neighbors shared grains, meats, dairy, and fermented beverages, reinforcing bonds and teaching values of generosity, cooperation, and reciprocity. These gatherings were both practical, ensuring survival through harsh winters, and ceremonial, embedding ethical and cultural lessons within ritualized activity. Household spirits and nature deities were also honored. Invisible guardians were believed to protect homes, livestock, and crops, requiring care, attention, and respect. Offerings such as food, straw, or symbolic gifts were made to maintain favor and ensure prosperity. Children learned from these practices that attentiveness, kindness, and responsibility were rewarded, blending morality with folklore. The introduction of Christianity in Ukraine, both Orthodox and Greek Catholic traditions, merged with pre-existing pagan rituals, creating a layered, syncretic holiday culture. The Nativity was celebrated alongside solstice-inspired customs, preserving the rhythm of seasonal observance while adding spiritual and theological significance. Candles, ritual meals, and caroling all became imbued with religious meaning while retaining echoes of pre-Christian practices. Caroling, or Koliadky, has roots in these ancient customs. Initially performed as part of winter solstice observances, it evolved to celebrate Christ's birth while retaining folkloric elements. Groups of singers visit homes, performing songs that blend religious narrative with moral lessons, blessings, and even playful storytelling. Participation fosters communal engagement, ethical reflection, and cultural continuity. Rituals extended to decoration and symbolic household objects. Straw stars, sheaves, and figures reflected cosmic cycles and agricultural hopes, linking human activity to the rhythm of nature and spiritual observance. These objects remain central in modern homes, often integrated into nativity scenes and festive decor, demonstrating the persistence of ancestral practice. Music, dance, and storytelling were integral to these ancient customs. Folk melodies transmitted historical knowledge, cultural identity, and social norms. Through participation in song and performance, children and adults internalized moral values while experiencing shared joy and anticipation, preparing them for communal celebration. Even in modern Ukraine, echoes of these traditions remain alive. Candlelit homes, star-led caroling, ritual meals, and family gatherings preserve the structure, rhythm, and moral dimensions established centuries ago. Regional variation adds richness, with distinct customs in western Galicia, central Kyiv regions, and northern Vilna, all contributing to a vibrant mosaic of cultural expression. These ancient winter practices demonstrate that Ukrainian Christmas is more than a holiday. It is a cultural continuum, a living bridge between nature, community, and faith. Fire, song, ritual, and moral instruction provide both practical guidance and imaginative engagement, ensuring that the magic of winter and the meaning of Christmas are fully experienced, remembered, and transmitted to future generations. Through the fusion of pagan and Christian roots, Ukrainian winter becomes a season of light, reflection, and communal cohesion, where ancient wisdom, faith, and folklore converge to shape one of the richest and most immersive Christmas traditions in the world. At the heart of Ukrainian Christmas lies the star, a luminous symbol that guides both faith and folklore, known as the Zirka, or Christmas star. It represents the Star of Bethlehem that led the Magi to the newborn Christ, and it is central to caroling traditions, Vertep performances, and communal celebration. The star serves as both a spiritual beacon and a cultural emblem, illuminating homes, streets, and hearts. During the long winter nights, crafting the Christmas star is a ritual in itself. Families construct stars from paper, straw, wood, or metal, often decorating them with foil, colored glass, or intricate cutouts. These stars vary in size and complexity, reflecting regional styles, artistic skill, and symbolic meaning. The act of creation connects participants to ancestral traditions, reinforcing creativity, patience, and family cohesion. Children participate eagerly, learning about symbolism, storytelling, and craftsmanship. The Zirka is carried during caroling Koliadky, one of Ukraine's most cherished Christmas customs. Groups of singers move from house to house, performing songs that blend biblical narrative, folklore, and moral instruction. The star leads the procession, acting as a physical and symbolic guide through neighborhoods, linking participants to each other and 2 centuries of tradition. Caroling is both a communal and educational activity, reinforcing social bonds while transmitting cultural memory. Koliadky songs recount stories of the Nativity, local legends, and the deeds of saints, often combining playful, humorous, and cautionary elements. Singers may receive small treats, symbolic gifts, or blessings in return, creating a reciprocal and participatory ritual through repetition, melody, and performance. Children internalize cultural knowledge, moral lessons, and communal values, ensuring that folklore and faith remain alive and vibrant. In addition to caroling, the Vertep, or Nativity puppet theater, brings the Christmas story to life. Performances include the Holy Family, angels, and shepherds, often mingled with comic characters and local folklore. The star plays a central role in these enactments, guiding the narrative and symbolizing divine light. These performances blend religious education with entertainment, engaging audiences of all ages, and preserving the narrative fabric of the season. Music is closely tied to movement and community. Choirs, family groups, and school ensembles perform both sacred and secular songs, linking rhythm and melody to storytelling. Traditional instruments, such as the bandura or supilka, accompany performances, adding regional flavor and historical resonance. These musical expressions enhance the emotional depth of the season and reinforce the unity of faith. Folklore and communal participation. Lighting the star during processions also has symbolic resonance, echoing pre-Christian winter solstice rituals that celebrated the return of light. Candles placed within the star illuminate the night, creating a bridge between natural phenomena, cultural imagination, and spiritual reflection. The interplay of darkness, light, and music transforms streets and homes into immersive seasonal landscapes. Even in modern Ukraine, the star and caroling remain central to Christmas observance. Urban celebrations feature organized parades and performances, while rural communities maintain intimate, home-centered rituals. Schools and cultural organizations continue to teach star-making, song performance, and Vertep storytelling, ensuring that each generation actively participates in the preservation of cultural heritage. Through the Christmas star and caroling traditions, Ukrainian Jewel merges faith, folklore, and creativity. The star is more than an ornament. It is a living symbol of hope, guidance, and cultural continuity. It illuminates the spiritual and social landscape of winter, fostering connection, moral reflection, and joy. In every home, street, and village, the star remains. Ukrainians, that Christmas is both a celebration of divine light and a communal journey of imagination and tradition. In Ukraine, Christmas is deeply intertwined with both Orthodox and Greek Catholic Christian traditions, creating a season rich in spiritual meaning, ritual, and communal engagement. Celebrated according to the Julian calendar on January 7th, Christmas in Ukraine is a time for reflection, worship, and connection with both family and faith, blending centuries-old rituals with folklore and seasonal festivity. The season begins with the Nativity fast, a period of 40 days preceding Christmas, During this time, families observe dietary restrictions, focusing on simple, plant-based meals, abstaining from meat, dairy, and certain indulgences. The fast encourages self-discipline, reflection, and preparation, aligning personal practice with spiritual awareness. It serves as a reminder of the virtues of patience, mindfulness, and moral attentiveness during a season that combines joy with reverence. Christmas Eve, known as Sviat Vechir, is the most sacred time of the season. Families gather around the table for a ceremonial meal of 12 dishes, representing the 12 apostles. The table is adorned with kusha, symbolic breads, honey, and other ritual foods. And a straw decoration is often placed beneath the tablecloth to symbolize humility and connection. To the Nativity manger, candlelight illuminates the gathering, reflecting the light of Christ and creating an atmosphere of intimacy, reverence, and hope. Church services are central to observance. The all-night vigil or Christmas Eve liturgy is attended by congregations across parishes, featuring choral hymns, candlelight, incense, and icon veneration. Choirs perform both liturgical chants and traditional carols, blending sacred tradition with local musical heritage. Participation in these services immerses the faithful in centuries of religious practice, connecting personal devotion with communal observance. The liturgy emphasizes the Nativity story, with priests narrating the birth of Christ through scripture and ritual. Icons depicting the Holy Family, angels, and pastoral scenes serve as focal points for meditation and prayer. The veneration of icons reinforces visual literacy and faith, allowing participants to connect spiritually with biblical narrative while engaging culturally with local artistic traditions. After church services, families return home for additional rituals, cinching Koliadky, performing Vertep plays, and exchanging symbolic gifts are common practices. These customs integrate folklore with religious observance, illustrating how Ukrainian Christmas blends sacred narrative with imaginative cultural expression. Children learn moral lessons, historical knowledge, and community participation through direct engagement. Music and chant are inseparable from spiritual observance. Liturgical hymns, folk chorales, and seasonal songs echo throughout churches and homes, providing auditory continuity between generations. The melodies carry both emotional resonance and cultural memory, ensuring that each participant experiences the spiritual and communal dimensions of the season. Regional variation enhances diversity within unity. In Western Ukraine, Greek Catholic traditions may include unique liturgical practices, local carols, and culinary customs. In Central and Eastern regions, Orthodox liturgy dominates, accompanied by distinctive folk expressions and family rituals. Despite these differences, the core elements, faith, reflection, ritual, and community, remain consistent, immersive, and deeply meaningful. Even in modern contexts, these religious practices are actively maintained. Schools, cultural centers, and families teach younger generations to participate in fasting, liturgy, icon veneration, and ceremonial meals, ensuring that spiritual and cultural heritage remains alive and relevant. Through Orthodox and Greek Catholic observance, Ukrainian Christmas transforms winter into a season of light, devotion, and community, where faith, folklore, and cultural memory intersect. Ritual, song, and symbolic food combine to create a holistic experience, sustaining the spiritual depth and emotional warmth of the season across generations. If you're enjoying it, engage through us, share your thoughts in the comments, and follow World Traditions so we can keep creating more videos. Food is the heart of Ukrainian Christmas, serving as nourishment, ritual, and a vessel for cultural memory. Across the country, the holiday table is a living testament to centuries of tradition, blending Orthodox fasting practices, folk symbolism, and family-centered celebration. Every dish carries historical significance, moral lessons, and sensory delight, ensuring that the season is experienced fully through taste, preparation, and communal participation. The Sviat Vechir meal, served on Christmas Eve, is traditionally composed of 12 dishes, representing the 12 apostles. The meal begins with kusha, a ceremonial wheat or rice pudding sweetened with honey and mixed with poppy seeds, nuts, and dried fruits. Kusha symbolizes life, prosperity, and remembrance of ancestors, often eaten in silence to honor departed loved ones. Each bite carries both spiritual and cultural resonance, connecting participants to generations past. Soups and stews feature prominently. Borscht, often served without meat during the fast, provides warmth, sustenance, and comfort. Filled dumplings known as Vereniki, sometimes prepared with mushrooms, cabbage, or potatoes, are a festive staple, reflecting regional variation and the importance of careful preparation. Holitsi, cabbage rolls filled with grains or vegetables, also symbolize fertility, abundance, and the nurturing aspects of family life. Baked goods enhance the festive table. Sweetbreads, honey cakes, and poppy seed rolls combine flavor with symbolism, their preparation often involving children and elders alike. The process of baking becomes a shared cultural practice, teaching patience, skill, and attention to ritual detail. Families often bake cookies shaped like stars, angels, or other seasonal symbols, reinforcing the visual and symbolic elements of celebration. Drinks accompany the meal and extend the sensory experience. Spiced teas, fruit compotes, and mulled beverages are served warm, providing comfort against winter's chill. Traditional beverages often include symbolic ingredients, connecting flavor to the natural and spiritual world. Sharing drinks becomes a participatory act, binding families and guests in ritualized conviviality. Preparation of the feast is as meaningful as consumption. Families gather to cook together, often passing down recipes orally or through hands-on instruction. This collective labor teaches cultural literacy, culinary skill, and ethical values such as cooperation, respect for tradition, and attentiveness. Every dish, from kusha to vereniki, embodies history, memory, and care, transforming ordinary ingredients into conduits of culture and connection. Regional variation enriches the culinary landscape. In Western Ukraine, Polish and Hungarian influences may shape ingredients, seasonings, and preparation methods. Central and Eastern regions emphasize Orthodox, fast-compliant dishes, reflecting the intersection of religious observance and local practice. Despite regional diversity, the symbolic and participatory essence of the meal remains consistent. Special rituals accompany the feast. A portion of kusha may be left for ancestors or symbolic offerings placed near the table, connecting food to spiritual reflection. The sharing of bread, dipping into honey, or offering morsels to household spirits preserves ancestral and folkloric continuity, embedding moral and cultural lessons into tangible practice. Modern Ukrainians maintain these traditions while incorporating contemporary tastes. Markets, schools, and community events often demonstrate traditional recipes, while families adapt ingredients to availability and preference. Yet the core symbolic and communal values endure, ensuring that culinary practice continues to transmit culture, ethics, and festive joy. Through food, Ukrainian Christmas becomes a multisensory, participatory experience, linking preparation, taste, and sharing with history, morality, and communal identity. Every meal sustains memory, connection, and wonder, ensuring that the light of the stars, the spirit of caroling, and the warmth of family converge around the holiday table, creating a truly immersive celebration. Music is the lifeblood of Ukrainian Christmas, infusing homes, churches, and streets with sound, meaning, and communal connection. From Orthodox hymns to folk carols, seasonal music blends spirituality, folklore, and cultural identity, creating an immersive auditory landscape that guides both celebration and moral reflection during the frost-laden months. At the center of musical tradition are Koliadky, carols, sung by groups of children and adults, traveling from house to house. These songs recount the Nativity story, local folklore, and moral lessons, often mixing humor, narrative, and reverence. Accompanied by simple instruments such as bandura, supilka, and percussion, caroling transforms streets and homes into interactive stages, connecting singers and listeners in ritualized communal exchange. Children learn melodies, lyrics, and storylines, internalizing cultural knowledge while participating in collective joy. The star, or Zirka, leads caroling groups, symbolically illuminating both path and narrative. Singers carry the star, its light and symbolism enhancing the performance, and often receive small treats, blessings, or symbolic gifts in return. This reciprocity reinforces ethical behavior, communal respect, and engagement with tradition, turning song into both entertainment and moral education. Church music complements folk performance. In Orthodox and Greek Catholic parishes, hymns and chants are integral to nativity services and Christmas Eve vigils. Choirs perform in candlelit spaces, their voices echoing across stone walls, creating sacred resonance and emotional depth. Melodies often intertwine with folk motifs, allowing congregants to experience both spiritual reflection and cultural continuity. The Vertep, or Nativity puppet theater, also incorporates music. Songs and instrumental accompaniment guide the narrative, highlight characters, and maintain rhythm and cohesion. These performances blend sacred and secular, educational and entertaining elements, offering audiences of all ages a fully immersive experience that communicates history, faith, and folklore simultaneously. Music is woven into domestic life as well. Families sing while preparing the Sviat Vechir meal, decorating the home, or telling stories, embedding melody into the rhythm of daily celebration. This participation ensures that the auditory tradition is actively experienced, reinforcing cultural knowledge and strengthening emotional connection to the season. Modern technology amplifies musical participation. Televised caroling events, online Vertep performances, and digital recordings allow wide access, connecting urban and rural communities and extending the reach of tradition to diasporic Ukrainian populations. Despite technological mediation, the emotional and cultural resonance of music remains intact, preserving its communal and participatory essence. Regional variation adds richness. Western Ukraine may emphasize more intricate carols with multi-part harmonies, while central and eastern regions focus on simpler, narrative-driven Koliadky. Folk instruments, language dialects, and storytelling style vary, yet all contribute to the cohesive cultural fabric of Ukrainian Christmas music. Through sound, Ukrainian Christmas becomes an experiential, living tradition where melody conveys history, spirituality, and moral guidance. Choirs, carolers, and family gatherings transform winter darkness into illuminated, shared experience. Linking participants to both past and present, music amplifies the magic of the star, the joy of caroling, and the warmth of familial and communal life, ensuring that the season resonates long after the snow has melted. In Ukraine, winter music is not merely background. It is an active agent in shaping communal identity, spiritual awareness, and cultural memory. Each song, chant, and performance reinforces the interconnectedness of faith, folklore, and celebration, allowing the light of Christmas to shine in hearts and homes across the nation. In contemporary Ukraine, Christmas is a vibrant fusion of tradition, faith, and community, reflecting centuries of cultural evolution while adapting to urbanization, modern media, and global influences. From rural villages to cosmopolitan cities, Ukrainians engage in celebrations that blend folklore, Orthodox and Greek Catholic rituals, music, and culinary tradition, creating immersive experiences that resonate across generations. Urban centers such as Lviv and Kharkiv are transformed during the season. Streets, squares, and public spaces are adorned with lights, decorated Christmas trees, and festive installations, blending modern aesthetic sensibilities with traditional symbolism. Markets offer handcrafted ornaments, traditional foods, and artisanal gifts, inviting residents and tourists alike to participate in interactive, communal celebration. These events transform public spaces into living tableaux of Ukrainian culture and faith. Dedication to folklore is visible in both urban and rural settings. Children and adults participate in Koliadky, often organized through schools, cultural centers, and community groups. Groups travel from home to home, performing songs, carrying the star Zirka, and sometimes enacting Vertep performances that combine nativity scenes with playful folk characters. These participatory rituals preserve centuries-old traditions while fostering communal cohesion, moral reflection, and cultural literacy. families continue to observe Sviat Vechir, gathering around a table of 12 symbolic dishes. Preparation and consumption of these meals involve children, elders, and neighbors, reinforcing intergenerational bonds and collective identity. Regional variation adds richness. Western Ukraine incorporates Polish-influenced recipes. Central regions focus on Orthodox-compliant dishes, and northern areas emphasize local produce and preservation techniques. Despite these differences, the symbolic, participatory essence of the meal is preserved across the country. Religious observance remains a cornerstone of modern celebrations. Churches host all-night vigils, candlelit nativity services, and processions, attracting worshippers from both urban and rural communities. Hymns, chants, and Vertep performances integrate spiritual, cultural, and musical traditions, creating a holistic, multi-sensory experience. These rituals ensure that faith continues to guide the seasonal narrative while remaining accessible to diverse participants. Music continues to play a central role. Choirs, folk ensembles, and family groups perform traditional songs that recount biblical stories, seasonal legends, and moral lessons. Modern adaptations include amplified performances, public concerts, and online broadcasts, allowing widespread engagement, yet the essence of Ukrainian Christmas music, participatory, educational, and culturally resonant, remains intact. Modern technology and media extend tradition further. Televised Vertep performances, online caroling sessions, and digital storytelling platforms connect urban and rural communities, as well as Ukrainians living abroad. Social media allows sharing of homemade stars, recipes, and caroling videos, strengthening global cultural continuity while maintaining authenticity. Even with modernization, the heart of Ukrainian Christmas endures. It is a season of faith, folklore, communal engagement, and imaginative participation, dedication to moral instruction, cultural preservation, and shared celebration ensures that rituals remain meaningful. Whether enacted in a small village home or a city square, regional and contemporary adaptations coexist with tradition, illustrating the resilience and flexibility of Ukrainian winter celebrations. Families, schools, and communities actively participate in keeping folklore alive, while embracing technological and social changes that allow wider access and shared experiences. Through modern practices, Ukraine demonstrates that Christmas is more than a historical or religious observance. It is a living cultural ecosystem where folklore, faith, music, and food converge. The combination of ritual, storytelling, and celebration transforms winter into a season of warmth, light, and communal joy, ensuring that the magic of stars, song, and heritage continues to illuminate the Ukrainian heart. As winter envelops Ukraine in snow and darkness, the spirit of Christmas shines through faith, folklore, and communal tradition, creating a season of warmth, joy, and reflection. Across the country, from quiet villages to bustling cities, Ukrainians engage in rituals and celebrations that transform the cold, dark months into a festival of light, story, and togetherness. At the heart of the season is the star Zirka, symbolizing the Star of Bethlehem, carried during Koliadky processions and Vertep performances. The star illumines streets, homes, and hearts, guiding participants through the narrative of the Nativity, while connecting them to centuries of folklore. Its light embodies hope, spiritual guidance, and the enduring presence of tradition in Ukrainian life, reminding everyone that even in the deepest winter, light and joy prevail. Caroling is both a participatory and communal activity. Children and adults travel from home to home, singing Koliadky, performing Vertep plays, and sharing blessings. These songs recount the birth of Christ, regional legends, and moral lessons, blending entertainment with spiritual and ethical instruction. The ritual teaches patience, cooperation, and cultural continuity, ensuring that folklore is experienced, internalized, and transmitted across generations. Families gather for the ceremonial Sviat Vechir meal, sharing 12 symbolic dishes that honor apostles, ancestors, and seasonal abundance. Food becomes a medium of ritual, storytelling, and communal connection, Children participate in preparation, learning recipes, symbolism, and cultural values. Each meal embodies the fusion of nourishment, faith, and tradition, linking the present to ancestral practice and reinforcing bonds of family and community. Music amplifies the emotional and cultural resonance of Christmas. Choirs, folk ensembles, and informal family groups perform carols and liturgical hymns, combining melody with narrative to create an auditory tapestry of spirituality and folklore. Traditional instruments, including the bandura and supelka, accompany voices, blending rhythm, harmony, and storytelling into a shared cultural experience. Through music, communities celebrate, educate, and connect emotionally during the season. Religious observance remains central. Orthodox and Greek Catholic services provide sacred grounding, emphasizing prayer, reflection, and reverence. Candlelight illuminates churches and homes alike, symbolizing divine presence and spiritual guidance. Rituals such as the all-night vigil, icon veneration, and nativity readings create continuity across generations, linking modern practitioners with centuries of Ukrainian faith. Modern celebrations blend tradition with contemporary practice. Urban markets, concerts, and star-led parades coexist with intimate family rituals, demonstrating the resilience and adaptability of Ukrainian Christmas. Technology extends participation, enabling broadcasts of carols, Vertep performances, and religious services to reach distant communities and diaspora populations, ensuring that folklore, faith, and music remain vibrant. The enduring magic of Christmas by the stars lies in the interconnection of light, story, and community. From the luminous star-guiding carolers to the communal sharing of food and song, every ritual transforms winter darkness into warmth, hope, and cultural cohesion. Children learn from elders, families celebrate together, and communities unite, sustaining the moral, spiritual, and cultural essence of the season. If this journey through Ukraine's Christmas traditions inspired you, help keep the light alive. Like this video to honor enduring customs, comment below where you're watching from and share your favorite seasonal ritual. Subscribe to World Traditions to explore more captivating celebrations from around the globe. Through faith, folklore, and communal participation, Ukraine demonstrates that winter can be illuminated by stars, story, and shared human experience. The magic of Christmas is alive in every song, candle, and symbolic meal, ensuring that the light of tradition continues to shine for generations to come.